RGB lit backplates are a nice, easy way to give your PC a fresh custom look. In this video, I'll show you how to make them. Here is all the material I'll be using in this project today. Also, the majority of the stuff will be linked in the description. The backplate that you saw at the intro of this video was for a PC I did a while back for my son. In this video I'm gonna do the same thing essentially, but I'm gonna make a SSD cover for my personal PC. Now I'm using a acrylic scoring tool to score around my SSD here. If you don't have a scoring tool, you can just use a sharp knife. Now here I just took something with a straight edge and I ran my score marks all the way across my sheet of acrylic. That way when I go to break this, it'll break all the way across, hopefully clean. After you've scored your acrylic, take it and lay it flat on a countertop or a table, preferably one that doesn't have a beveled edge like the table I'm using in this video. And you're just going to want to let your score mark overhang the counter edge and then give it a good firm push and it should break clean. Get yourself a piece of sandpaper and lay it on your work surface and use the sandpaper to rub your acrylic plate, smooth it out, and then round the corners off so they'll match your project. In this case my SSD has round corners, so I want the corners of my acrylic to mimic those round corners on my SSD. You can see here there's the corners are well rounded and they'll be a perfect match. Now here I'm just carefully weeding out my decal, removing what I don't need with a X-Acto knife. Take a piece of transfer tape and set it over your decal, press it down firmly, and then use a blunt tool to press down firm all around your stencil to ensure that when you peel it off, the stencil sticks to the tape and the paper comes off easy. Line your transfer tape and your decal up on your piece of acrylic, get it into position, and then set it down easy and press firm. Again, use your blunt end of your X-Acto knife or whatever blunt tool you have to rub on the decal itself. That way when you peel the transfer tape, it leaves the decal behind and doesn't pull any of the decal up. And now we're ready for paint. So you're obviously going to want to do this in a well ventilated area, preferably outdoors. Just take your workpiece outside and choose whatever color best suits your theme or needs, and give it a good 4 to 5 coats. You're going to want to make sure that this is cured completely before you try to work on it. Otherwise, if the paint's still soft, you'll leave fingerprints in it and things like that. So let it cure overnight and then come back the next day. Just use your X-Acto knife to take the sharp tip of the X-Acto knife and get it under your stencil or your decal. And once you get it started, you can just grab it with your fingers and lift. It should come off nice and clean. This sheet diffuser is the key to using thin acrylic for back plates. I've seen a lot of tutorials where they make these back plates and they use really thick acrylic and then they edge light the piece. That's a nice way to do it, but it's not necessary. You can reduce a lot of your bulk by using thinner acrylic and a sheet of diffuser. You're going to want to lay out your LEDs and kind of see about where you want to put them, and you need to be mindful of the cut marks on your LEDs. So get your LEDs in place and make sure your cut line ends where you want it to before you cut it and glue these LEDs to your piece. Also, you might want to lay a couple pieces of black vinyl or electrical tape even along the side that you're going to run your LEDs. This helps to reduce hot spots. Now all you have to do is mount it and possibly take some heat shrink tube and cover up those ugly spaghetti colored wires. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this project. Thanks for watching.